IELTS Part 134. Carpools. Several people sharing a ride in a private car mean fewer cars on the road and allow the riders to share the expenses involved. Public transportation, buses, subways, commuter trains has many benefits as well. For one, it may provide users with opportunities for physical exercise as people have to get from their homes to the bus stops and train stations. And this is often done on foot. There are also mental health benefits as relaxing on a train or bus while reading the newspaper or listening to music is a good deal. Less stressful than driving one's own car through rush hour traffic. All of these forms of transportation decrease the number of cars on the road and greatly reduce the emissions. Looking towards the future, cities need to pay as much attention or more to public transportation and to accommodating walkers and cyclists as they do to building roads and accommodating drivers of passenger cars. Reading passage 2, you should spend about 20 minutes on questions 14 to 26, which are based on reading passage 2. Less television, less violence and aggression. Cutting back on television videos. Video games reduces acts of aggression among school children. According to a study by Dr. Thomas Robinson and others from the Stanford University School of Medicine, the study published in January 2001 issue of the Archives of Pediatric and Adolescent Medicine found that third and fourth grade students who took part in a curriculum to reduce their TV, video, and video game use engaged in fewer acts of verbal and physical aggression than their peers. The study took place in two similar San Jose, California elementary schools. Students in one school underwent an 18-lesson, 6-month program designed to limit their media usage, while the other did not. Both groups of students had similar reports of aggressive behavior at the beginning of the study. After the 6-month program, however, two groups had very real differences. The students who cut back on their TV engaged in 6 fewer acts of verbal aggression per hour and rated 2.4% fewer of their classmates as aggressive after the program. Physical acts of violence, parental reports of aggressive behavior, and perception of a mean and scary world also decreased. But the authors suggest further study to solidify these results. Although many studies have shown that children who watch a lot of TV are more likely to act violently, this report further verifies that the television, video, and video games actually cause the violent behavior and is among the first to evaluate a solution to the problem. Teachers at the intervention school included the program in this existing curriculum. Early lesson encouraged students to keep a track of and report on the time they spent watching TV or videos or playing video games to motivate them to limit those activities on their own. The initial lessons were followed by a TV turn-off, an organization that encourages less TV viewing. For 10 days, the students were challenged to go without television, videos, or video games. After that, teachers encouraged the students to stay within a media allowance of 7 hours per week. Almost all students participated in the turn-off and most stayed under their budget for following weeks. Additional lessons encourage children to use their time more selectively, and many of the final lessons and students themselves advocate reducing screen activities.